Hello guys, Shubham here back again. So you guys might be knowing ROM like Lineage OS, Arrow OS and also Pixel Experience which gives you stock experience and they are well known in the custom ROM community. Today we are going to talk about such ROM which not many of them know in depth and also this ROM is something which is good in terms of stock experience. So the ROM is named as the Paranoid Android and many of them might already guessed. So without any further ado, let's get into it and see what it holds. Now let's first jump into the system information. So going under the settings, you can see this is running on the latest version of Paranoid Android with the latest security patch and also an Android Easter egg of Android 13, which is pretty much obvious and that's it. Now next up is about the Paranoid Android features. So all of you guys have already known that Paranoid Android is something which gives us the stock experience and doesn't have any dedicated customization section. But still, they have some features which most of the custom ROMs don't have, and that is their very own wallpaper application named as Abstract. You will have a whole lot of themes to select from such as lens, vibrance and some other type, and each section have a whole lot of wallpapers. They also have their own community section where they include their very own Paranoid Android wallpapers, and these wallpapers are really famous across all the custom ROM communities. So that's something really good which you get in this ROM. Moving further, then you will get all of the Android 13 generic features such as this famous clock widget where you just have to drag the clock and set the theme of your style. And yes, you are good to go. So all the other Android 13 generic configuration and features work pretty much fine. The panel where you can just tune up your volume and all the other stuff works pretty much fine. Moving further in customization, then you will get all the features such as customizing a wallpaper, a small monet engine and also themed icons. Themed icons are something which works really fine and which works really good. You can select a font of your choice and you can also select the themed icons where enabling that you will get all the icons themed in your style. You can customize the icons also, and that's a whole lot of lists to select from. So that's something really good. They have included all the settings which is Android 13 specific and made sure that none of it lags or create any type of issues while using it. So that's something really good. Moving further in QS styles, then you will get a whole lot of options to select from. You can just drag any of the tile you want to use as a shortcut and you are good to go with it. Many of the people was also concerned that this style just lags when you just turn off or on any of the options such as Bluetooth, but when I tested I didn't find any such issue and that works perfectly fine. So that's it from the customization section in this ROM. Now let's play some game, that is the gaming performance in this ROM. So talking about the gaming performance, then you won't get any dedicated application where you can just select and personalize your games as per your choice, and also you won't get any type of game settings where you can just set the game of your choice and get some advanced gameplay. But no need to worry, as usual we will test our game. So this is Call of Duty Mobile, and while playing this game I wasn't able to face any type of issues. The frame rates was not dropping and also the gaming performance was really good. It was pretty decent, and if you're a normal gamer who just plays for just some fun, you can surely play games on this ROM and you won't face any type of issues. Now let's jump into the battery performance. So talking about the battery performance, then the ROM is the stock and also it doesn't have much of the customization features to run the applications in background. So with respect to that, thanks to all the stock experience, because of that you will get a good amount of battery life. You will get battery life of about 6 to 7 hours, and that's something really good from my side. Now let's talk about the CTS, or better called as CTS Check Bypass. So this CTS Check application on running on that, when you click on the test, then you will get CTS Check bypassed out of the box. It means you can use all the payments application and also the banking applications without any issues, and you don't need to flash any images zip explicitly to get rooted because this gets bypassed out of the box. Now it's time to click some photos, that is the GCam compatibility. So with this ROM you will get some lame GCam Go version of camera. So this camera is actually pretty lame because you won't get all type of feature, and this camera is something which is made for some low end devices like Android, Jelly Bean or something like that. But not to worry, as you know the drill. You can easily flash your favorite GCam APK and you are good to go. So this is the GCam version 8.7 and you can easily use on this ROM without any issues. We'll be able to use all the features of GCam and you will be rewarded with pretty good and crisp photos and also some good video footages. So that's something really good. Right up to the FHD to 4K resolutions, you will get everything working and you won't face any type of issues. Moving towards the settings, then you can do all the other settings of your choice and you won't face any type of issues, and the app also doesn't crashes or create some issue while using it. So that's something really nice. So I personally recommend that you must use GCam of whatever your choice, and better recommended is 8.7 on this ROM, and it just works like magic. You won't regret using this APK, and as most of my viewers knows who have already seen my GCam videos. So in terms of photography too, this ROM will suffice all your needs. You just have to flash the GCam and yes, you are good to go. So in terms of photography section too, kudos to this ROM as everything works perfectly fine. Now let's talk about security and Dirac. So in this ROM you will get a security where you will get fingerprint unlock and also face unlock, which is the IR face unlock, no need to mention. You will get IR face unlock out of the box, which just quickly and snappily unlocks your phone when it recognizes your face, and also the fingerprint unlock in this ROM works pretty much fine. Until and unless your fingers and your hand is not wet or something like that, it works perfectly fine and you won't face any type of issues with it. But thanks to IR face unlock, you don't have to use fingerprint, so that's something really nice. Also in this ROM, you will be able to get the Dirac sound enhancer, also known as the Mi sound enhancer. Just have to set the preset of your choice and select the scene, and you're good to go to have some thumping bass on your music, and that's something really good. You will have the good quality of music and sound on your device. So that's something really nice. Now talking about the numbers, then let's jump to the AnTuTu Scores. So on clicking on this AnTuTu application, and when I tested it, it was ranked between 2,76,000. So again, I don't believe much on this score, but still, those who want to see the AnTuTu benchmark, this AnTuTu benchmark is for them. As compared to the AnTuTu score, the ROM works pretty much decent, and again, this might be misleading as per my opinion, so that's all about it. Now it's time for conclusion, that is my final words. So this ROM is something which is made for users who don't want much of the customizations and who are happy with the good battery life and performance rather having much of the customizations in any of the custom ROM. So for them, this ROM is perfectly good. Those who want the UI with some great wallpapers, some minimal features yet stable and performance packed, this ROM is made for them. So in my opinion, this ROM is perfectly fine for those users, and also you can actually use it as a daily driver. So that's it for this video guys. If you like this video, must hit that like button and also subscribe this channel for more such updates upcoming. Until then, see you guys again in the next one. Till then, peace out.